everybody. So we are talking about the do's of buying a house and preparing for home ownership. So these are the things you really want to do. Take a look, let's go through everything, and if you have any questions, I am always available. My website, www.justintherealtor.com. You can do it, I can help. All right, so let's jump right in here. Let's talk about credit. So everybody knows that you have a credit score, but not everybody might know what their credit score is. There are a lot of ways to find out. Personally, I use creditkarma.com. It gives you two scores, TransUnion and Equifax, and it just gives you a good overview. Of course, all of them are going to try to pitch you credit cards and other ads. Just ignore that the same way that we do a lot of other things until it really matters. But the big part is just understanding where our score is, what we're doing that's hurting it, and what we're doing that's helping it. So a couple things that play a really big part is our debt to income ratio. So if I make $2,000 a month, my bills equal $1,000. I have 50% debt to income ratio. Next is credit utilization. So credit utilization is a huge part of making up your credit score. So whenever we are talking about credit utilization, we're talking about our total money available in all of our cards and all of our loans. So in this example, I said we have 3 credit cards. Each of them has a limit of $1,000, which gives us $3,000 in credit. If we spend $500 on each, and that equals $1,500, we are talking about a 50% utilization. Ideally, we need to be below 30%. The closer to 20%, the better, but ideally, we need to always remain below 30%. So next, we're going to talk about creating a budget. It's really important to create a budget because we need to understand not only what money is going in, but what money is going out. And that way we can track our spending and find out where we are going to get our extra money from. If we have credit card debt that we've been paying only the minimum balance on, and we need to find a little extra money so that we can be in the position to buy, we need to make sure that we have a budget that understands that. So if you're going out to eat, out drinking, out having fun, going shopping, buying new shoes, whatever the case may be, when you're honest and you create a budget, we're going to be able to see that, and you will be able to change your spending habits and then change your saving habits. And that way, you can better position yourself for home ownership. So when it comes to actually applying for the loan, we're going to really look at a lot of information. You're going to need tax returns and W-2s and pay stubs and bank statements and credit reports. And there's going to be a myriad of other documents that you're going to need to provide to your mortgage lender, or that they are going to pull and look at to get the best financial view of you. Remember, you have to be honest. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you end up in foreclosure and then your credit is devastated for many years. So let's talk about meeting with an expert. So if you need a little bit of extra help, if you need a little bit of extra guidance, do not feel ashamed of that. There is nothing wrong with asking for help and reaching out to others. So I have a list here of some great websites that I have personally gone through and verified that they are providing accurate, up-to-date, and positive information. So if you don't know, through annualcreditreport.com, you are entitled to one full credit report from each of the bureaus. There's 3 credit bureaus. You are allowed to have one per year from each for free, and you should be doing that. Now, why are there 3? Because they do things a little bit differently. Your score is going to be a little bit different. Some creditors only provide information to 1 and not the other 2, and so your scores may be different. So it's important to look at each one. If you wanted to, you could look at pull 1 every 4 months, and then 3 times a year, you're getting a really accurate view of what your credit situation is. So I won't take up any more of your time today. I really just wanted to talk about some of the do's. We're going to have another video shortly that's going to talk about the don'ts. But I just want you to remember, you can do it. I can help. I'm always here for you. I'm always available for you. Check out my website, www.justintherealtor.com. That's going to provide you with links to all kinds of amazing information. If you're ready to be a home buyer, if you're ready for pre-approval, if you're ready to sell your home, whatever your case may be, this is where you need to go. This is where you need to start. Reach out to me anytime. Check out my social media, Facebook, Instagram. I'm always here. We're going to do this. We're going to do this together. Good luck, and we will talk to you soon.